So Larry and I were looking at the oil pump, and as you guys can see right in here, that it's just been marred and got into and ate into the housing there. It's just been marred and got into and ate into the housing there. Both sides. Pretty damn bad. So that means new oil pump. So if anybody would like to purchase this for me, you can. I can send this to you. You have to pay for shipping. You can hang it on your wall. Could be a pistol. Bang, 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 bang. Yep. So another piece on Maxwell House has bit the dust.
Go ahead, it's all yours.
Well, it has a lot of fuel on it. May need this fuel to get me home after this. Okay, Larry, I gotta get to work. Jesus. Oh, we're pulling the card, right, Larry? Sure. Okay. Come on, you guys.
And we'll just get it out of the way. Well, we're going to take off your center bolt here and then 2 bolts here.
Okay.
So it all depends on how you want to do it. It's all...
Well, it's definitely been a full day over here at Pig Trail. You know, the chopper is definitely going to need some love. And, you know, I don't mind that at all. And I love working on the chopper and, you know, Larry taking time with me to show me these things, learning. And I appreciate Pig Trail being so good to me. And it means a lot. You know, at the end of the day, though, we are always, you know, concerned about money, how much stuff is going to cost. So with the chopper today, it just kind of it's a lot, you know, and it's to be expected too, because I've rode it so hard. It needs some attention, and I'm proud we're giving it attention, and we're going to do it justice for sure. So everybody's gone home after a pretty long day here on this Friday, and it snowed coming over here. I think I was up at 5, and right now it's about 6 o'clock, and sun's already gone down. Parked the van out here on the side of Pig Trail, and they let me plug in and get the heater going here beside me. And I'm kind of getting around right now. I'm fixing to head down the road here to a Planet Fitness, which I'm a member of, and I'm going to go in there and work out a little bit, try to relax. Then get me a good warm shower, come back over here, get plugged in, get my iPad up on the wall mounted, and get some office on, and then make me some supper here. I've got some manwich sandwiches that we made up last night, and some pork chops, and a few other goodies. I can't remember what all I've got in the cooler. And lay down and get me some sleep tonight. And then I'll be here in the morning. We'll get up, and then we're going to tear down the top end of Maxwell House, see what's going on with the top end of that Evo, and then sit down and make us a parts list and see what all we need. Today was definitely a full day, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and all the videos that we're producing on Maxwell House. It's a great time of year to get this stuff done. And if you live over here and about in Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas, come over here to Pig Trail. Even if you don't, surrounding areas, come over to Pig Trail, Harley-Davidson right now. It'd be a good time to get in and get some service done. They've got a little bit of time. Give it another month and a half, 2 months, springtime will be here, and they won't have time. So like I said, it's a great time of year to get some stuff done that you need to. If you've got a new bike or a pre-owned bike, or if you don't even have a bike that you that's not from here, don't be afraid to come over here and talk to the boys and see if they can help you out. Okay, well, like I said, I'm gonna get around and head over here and get my workout in, get me a shower, and get back here and fix me some grub and watch some TV and get to sleep. All right. Maybe I'll do some recording over there too. We'll see. Good morning, y'all. Saturday morning over here at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson, and we're fixing to take back up on Maxwell House to see what's happening in that top end. Hope you guys have been following along all the progress or tear down. It will be progress, but the tear down of Maxwell House, and see everything that we've got to do to it. It needs some love, there's no doubt about it. Thanks you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. Give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Okay. Up this morning, a little chilly, slept in the van last night, ready to get me a little bit of breakfast, go in there and talk with the crew and get this day begun. Let's get it going. Saturday morning, back at it here at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson on Maxwell House. Larry and I are going to tear into the top end. Yesterday we found out a lot about that bottom end of Maxwell House. A lot of parts we're going to have to be ordering and things that we're going to have to work on inside the case. Learned a lot yesterday. I learned a shit ton yesterday. Once again, I want to thank Pig Trail Harley-Davidson and Larry for taking their time and letting me come in here and do what I do on this bike. Let's go back and rephrase that. Do what they do and let me tag along with them as we do it. Learning experience, no doubt. Had a great night last night. If you didn't know, you guys can kind of watch in the videos. You can see earlier that I slept in the van last night and I had a great time eating my sloppy joes and watching some King of Queens. It's pretty cool to be able to do that though, because I live about 2 hours away from here. So that saves me 4 hours a day driving, and plus the gas money. And you know how high hotels are right now. Didn't want to spend the money on that. So you'll see Steph and I in a lot of our videos hanging out in old Van Go, our old van. It's a Chevrolet Express van. It's got 247,000 miles on it now, right? It's like an old Maxwell House, a lot of miles on it. But cool thing about them, we can kind of keep them up and running. Thank God we've got mechanics and techs like Larry, and I'm going to mic him up right now. Okay. And do what Steph says, in toward your face, right? You see that, Steph? Got it. Okay, Larry.
Yes, sir.
We learned a lot yesterday about
What to do and what not to do.
and the problems I have with Maxwell House.
Right.
Did you sleep good last night?
I slept great because it's going to be expensive.
It's expensive fix.
Yes.
I think that's going to be done. And we talked about that too, you know, and Steph and I talked last night on the phone about what needs to be done, and at the very beginning of these videos we talked about cutting corners.
Right.
And really, is there any point in cutting corners at this point in the build?
Well, just like what you and I were talking about this morning before we came back here, did we, when you, I say we, but when you had this done because we lost the bearing, did we not go far enough, or was it a time restraint? You know, we don't know. 5 years ago, hell, did we even know what we had for breakfast? That kind of deal. So was that piece that went through? I don't know. You know, we'll show a better, closer version of what's going on. But you know, because it went through here, was that part of the bearing that we did? You know, that it was never cleaned from the first time.
That's what I'm wondering.
But is that part of, you know, that gasket material that we were finding in the witch's hat and parts of it in here, was that why we're
know.
not seeing any of that same color gasket in anything else than what we've already just looked
And
at.
I'm thinking, good God, guys, and you got to remember, whenever we started the Ornery One and all this, I didn't think it was going to turn into this. And when I got this bike, there was no Ornery One. So I just want no bikes like I usually do, and was able to get one. I traded 2 Glocks for this gun, or I traded 2 Glocks for this chopper, and it was a basket case. And my buddy Jason said, also at the gun. So, you know, it's a lot of favors that were done for me. And of course, when there's favors being done, you don't ask too much. You just want to get it done. Right? So we got it together and I started riding it. And then I did have that bearing go out. And I hauled it back, and I believe he fixed that, and I wanted a different cam, and I think he just slid a cam in it. So I don't think we did anything with lifters or anything, which that's showing that.
Because that's part of the thing is that, again, how you're going to spend $30,000 on this, or do I stop at $15,000? Where's the stopping point of a new rebuild? Or not a rebuild, or just like you said, hey, if I just put a cam in there, look how many miles we have on it. We don't know, but obviously they've been rode hard, put away wet miles. And but again, was that part of the problem we had here? And it's now showing up with the small, hey, my gauge is not working, so I don't know if they even had oil pressure. But obviously you had oil pressure somewhere at some point in time because it still ran. It didn't seize up. So without having any knowledge of what's going on or writing anything down and saying, okay, at this mileage we kind of did this. You know, that's the thing. It's all, and you know, parts falling off.
I know,
whenever they want to.
And that's the deal, guys. So, you know, we talk about these bikes, it's just bikes in general, and you know, they may take a different meaning as they grow with you. You know, and at first, I've had a lot of bikes. How I felt, if they tore up, I just throw them in the fucking ditch. Like little Hondas and stuff, I didn't give a shit. Sell them, get rid of them. So at that time, my mindset wasn't the same as it is now.
Well, because and then you have this bike, and then of course you have the big bike. Your bike that you do 1,000,000 miles and you do your thing, and then this one here is, hey, we're going to race it today. No prepping, no nothing. Turn the key on. It might be warm, it might not be. Go down the road. Win, lose, whatever. And then it shows that because of how the evidence that we're seeing. I mean, obviously it blew up their oil pump. We have some issues inside, heating issues, cooling issues.
So
push rod issues.
I believe at the end of the day, what Larry's trying to say, and I agree with this, you got to pay to go to school. And right now, I'm going to school, and I'm fixing to pay for it. We're learning. I'm learning. So that's the cool thing right here, guys. This is your opportunity to learn through me. I don't know if you're going to take it to heart, because a lot of us don't really get it until we have to live it. And then, once again, I do want to say, these are motorcycles. I never get too bent out of shape or worried, because like I said, it is a motorcycle, but this thing has become more than that to me, I gotta be honest. It's a sentimental thing to me now. So, with all that being said, we're fixing to tear into the top end of Maxwell House. So, you stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in and watching this video as we tear into the top end of Maxwell House and see what the hell is going on with it. Okay, that'll be open again. All right, top. Well, that feels good. It wouldn't work out. That's oh man.
And it doesn't matter which one you.
I was just fixing
normally, what you want to do is do top dead center compression stroke on the cylinder that you're taking apart. But we've already taken everything apart, so it doesn't matter which one you do.
So we're saying that what Larry's talking about, I've learned yesterday, is the rotation of how to unbolt something. So there's a correct way to unbolt something. I never really thought about it. Now, making sense. Now, if I can retain this knowledge, that's one thing. Oh, see, I was just fixing to rip it off. Quarter turn, break it loose, and then we go around.
Yeah.
See?
Now this is Now with Maxwell House, you have a hole in the frame that actually you can get that through.
Oh yeah.
But you're going to have to cut that zip tie. There you go. So whoever built the frame kind of understood
All
that.
about that.
Yeah.
So now you can go ahead and take them off.
Yep, zip them off. If you've got the gun over there, just zip them off with the gun.
I do. So keep in mind, guys, we're here at Pictrail Harley-Davidson, and we're back here in the shop. So everything that you hear ripping around is everybody working on bikes. They're bringing them in right now, servicing them, and good everything
And selling
else.
them. And selling them, yeah.
Selling them with all the ins and outs as they do. So all around us are the mechanics doing the thing. Now, do I need to keep these like separated?
No, they're all the same size.
Does they have a washer on top?
Technically, they should have, yeah, the chrome washer. We'll get that with a small screwdriver. But the thing is you should always put a fastener back where it came from.
Okay, so I'll lay a red wagon out.
Well, a red rag, however you want to do it.
Rag.
Wag.
A red wagon.
Wagon.
Okay, you got a clean one. So you can't see it over here. Larry's getting it set up. So I'm gonna do it just like a head would. Here's this one. Yep. You guys know what I'm doing. Lay the rag out and then lay the bolts on there accordingly how you taking them out. And I'm eager to see what's in this or what's just gonna show us. A little nervous, to be honest with you guys. Nothing really to be nervous about. I mean, it is going to be what it is. But how about exciting? There's the nut.
Or the fact that, well, because it's a new discovery on something.
Something's going to be different to my thinking. I guarantee it's not going to be picture perfect. I just got that. Nothing has been on this.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and keep
Keep on
taking one
taking
off at
on
a time.
Okay. So that I can't really get out, so I'll have to bring it up with it.
Nope. This right here, you're gonna have to split them apart.
Oh, really?
And then just go ahead and take the top off.
You need to.
Because it could be stuck on that corner.
Gasket.
Yeah, that gasket is kind of probably
Down.
There you go. I'll take it from my side.
Right on. Got that bolt.
Oh, you got.
Yeah, I couldn't get it because now I can get it.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yep. And then I'll just take the open gasket.
Okay. So I'll take this off.
Yep.
Okay. So most of you guys already know what I'm showing you here, but for those that don't. So I just took off the top. That would be the top
Rocker boxes.
rocker box cover.
Yep.
Top of it.
That's really
Okay.
what they are, yeah.
Anything look suspicious in there? Nothing that you
Well,
can...
you've got. These are not stock.
Okay. So now what do we do? Take...
We're still gonna rip and tear.
So-
but remember, you've got your cheat sheet,
My cheat sheet.
right? So you're gonna
Okay.
take the small ones off first in this order.
So Larry's got a cheat sheet here. So this is what we're doing here.
Yeah, we're gonna be up here.
Okay. Let's do that next. So we can already see that there's some not stock parts.
Right. Well, which besides the big cam that we have, and that's one thing we forgot to do. We didn't look up the cam.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.